Ron DeSantis recently bowed out of the Republican race and is now endorsing Donald Trump. Vivek Ramaswamy had recently bowed out of the race and is now endorsing Donald Trump. And as you know, Chris Christie had taken Vivek's advice. He walked off the stage, enjoyed a nice meal, and he got the hell out of the race. It now comes down to Donald Trump and Nikki Haley.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
Alright, my peoples, let's get into it. I, of course, am the master of sound quality, legendary hip-hop artist, and recording engineer MC Tootall, known to some of you as Mr. John A. Krantz, and we're going to get into this. We are really going to get into this big time, I assure you. So, the 3 of the 4 major candidates finally bowed out. Chris Christie, Ron DeSantis, Vivek Ramaswamy, 2 of which are endorsing Donald Trump. It comes down, as I said, to Nikki Haley and Donald Trump. And let me tell you, the Trump campaign is going in, and independent people that have nothing to do with the Trump campaign are putting their chips on Donald Trump, and they are pretty much saying what the Trump campaign is saying because they've uncovered it through their own independent research and found facts. And the facts of as one Benny Johnson once pointed out, that out of Nikki Haley's donors, 50% of them are Democrats. Why is that? Is that supposed to be a good thing? And it's pretty obvious what's happening. They tore down their own party. I mean, they either have feeble-minded Joe or word-salad, tossing, cackling clown Kamala. They have greasy Gavin waiting in the wings, but how are they going to take their flagship, allegedly black woman out of her leadership role if that's the case? That would be a horrible, horrible thing for all the people that they've groomed with their identity politics. And so this is what you have going on. They're in a jam. So what do? They try to infiltrate the Republican Party, and they start pouring their money, pouring their money into the neocon running against Donald Trump, because they figure they pour that money into neocon Nikki, and they figure it'll be a win-win for them. They get their woman in the White House, and they'll say, well, she's a Republican, but she's all right. She's a Republican, but she's all right because she's a never Trumper. And it's not going to work out. So the next step would be pour their money into neocon Nikki, and they'll freaking make her fumble and bumble and manage to make her sound worse than Joe Biden in the debates, and she will crumble and will have 2 back-to-back terms of this this corrupt, senile dog in the White House. This compromised, senile dog in the White House, with his cackling clown vice president. But what if this backfires? What if the people realize how wrong it is, how morally wrong it is to have somebody like Nikki Haley running against Joe Biden? Nikki Haley representing the Republican Party? What if the people realize how wrong that is and cast their vote for Donald Trump anyway? You realize there are places where Donald Trump is off the ballot, right? But he's still going to beat Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley is not beating Donald Trump anywhere in this country, I could assure you. And if she does, she's certainly not going to be the Republican nomination for President of the United States. What will happen is she might go to a third party, and nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to care. They'll just vote for Trump anyway, and you'll see it. You will see it. Nikki Haley will split the Democratic vote if she does that. Not the Republican vote. Nikki Haley will split the Democratic vote, not the Republican vote. And Trump will be a shoo-in. But I still urge all my people to vote for Donald Trump, because he's the guy. He's the guy that must become president, because he's the guy who is for America. He's not against America. He's for people like me. Okay? People like me will be very happy when Donald Trump is president, because I won't get screwed over in the world when Donald Trump is president. No matter who else gets screwed over, it doesn't matter. I won't get screwed over when Donald Trump is president. I'll be able to say proudly, pointing towards Donald Trump, that is my president. And anybody that complains about it, I could just take out my whip and just whip them and say, get back in your place, boy. So, no, but seriously, the bottom line is we have a faltering economy. We have people that don't belong here, living for free on U.S. taxpayer dollars, living in 4- and 5-star hotels, complaining about the room service on our taxpayer dollars. We have soaring high gas prices, which is why my Fox body is sitting out there in front of my house. And we can't be having that shit anymore. We can't have China thinking the United States of America is their bitch. We can't have North Korea thinking the United States is their bitch. We can't have Russia thinking the United States is their bitch. Iran thinking the United States is their bitch. We cannot be the bitch of countries on that long-forgotten Eastern Hemisphere. We have to be the economic leader that we're supposed to be, with the ability to protect all this greatness as the military leader that we're supposed to be. It ain't gonna happen with another 4 years of Biden. It certainly will not happen with 4 years of Nikki Haley. We'll get the illusion of that when Nikki Haley starts another war. When she pulls off another Bush and Cheney and starts another war. Who knows who she'll start a war with? Some random country we've never been to war with, like Saudi Arabia or Sudan or something like that. And all of a sudden we'll start dropping bombs on Saudi Arabia and Sudan if Nikki Haley is president. We'll be the schoolyard bully of the world if Nikki Haley is president. And it'll be just like Bush and Cheney all over again. Only we'll be picking on another country that doesn't need our help or our bullying. And then it'll come that famous meme of mortar shells coming up out of the sky. We're gonna free the shit out of you. We can't have that. We just can't have that. All right. All these people are going in. They're pointing out how much of a help to the Democrats Nikki Haley would be. But I'm voting for Trump. You got to go with a winner, man. You got to go with a winner. You can't go with losers. Okay? Who they? Respect God. Watch out for the Illuminati. Follow and share my content everywhere you see it. Stay strong and keep kicking that slang. I'll keep you posted. I'm MC Too Tall.